They are, and this is the team that'll do it. Their self-confidence is through the roof, I can promise you that.
There is no question about it, and Kendall, of course, Rutgers also doing a great job recruiting from within their state, the entire roster being from New Jersey.
Absolutely. New Jersey just has a solid wrestling history and able to produce excellent individual wrestlers that know how to wrestle in that style. So their program is just excellent and cohesive at Rutgers.
So right now we have, starting off in the 149 weight class, the first matchup of today.
We have Fernando Silva.
Fernando Silva wrestling for Indiana, the junior. 2-5 on the season, 2-3 in duels, and 2-1 in the Big Ten.
He's taking on #1, Anthony Ashnault.
Anthony Ashnault, an incredible wrestler. We mentioned how dominant he's been his entire career so far for Rutgers.
He's coming off a huge win. He upset #1 Princeton's Matt Kolodzik, and he actually majored him, beating him by 8 points. So he won pretty handily. He's kind of hot right now, and there's a headlock. Silva trying to fight it off, and he does a pretty good job of fighting it off.
Finally able to come out of that.
Very physical so far from both
and
wrestlers.
he gets a takedown on the edge. Good work by Silva.
Silva able to break out of that.
And there you have it, 2 points for Indiana, putting them on the board.
It's always good to get the first takedown.
So far, minute 39 left in the first round of the 149 weight class. Indiana up 2-0 right now.
Quick escape by Ashnault.
Ashnault's so good at that escape work, he probably practiced that.
We had them kind of dancing with each other. You know, Silva trying to figure out, work one step ahead of his #1 opponent.
That's Silva's style. Silva's very quick. Another takedown. Beautiful shot.
And another 2 points for Indiana. That'll put them up 4-1.
Silva wrestling very well against #1 Ashnault.
Definitely the start that Silva has to be looking for against Ashnault right here, not letting that intimidation of going against the #1 wrestler in the country in this weight class get into his head.
Not at all. Like I mentioned before, I bet he was excited for this opportunity.
And there's definitely the energy that the Hoosiers bench can see and propel off of for the remainder of the match.
Looking for a turn. Ashnault rolls through.
And a 1-point escape right there for Ashnault will bring this one within 2 with 30 seconds remaining in the first round. As the refs stand them up here, of course, Silva, we talked about him. He's the junior, 2-5 on the season. This is his first year at IU, transferring from Notre Dame just a year ago.
Yeah, he actually took 3rd at Division II Nationals last year. So Silva's got some experience.
And trying to bring that experience here into D1 competition. He has certainly brought that so far with 5 seconds remaining in the first round.
Very impressive first period for Silva. 2 takedowns on #1 in the country. Let's see if he can keep this rolling.
And a fantastic start right there after the first round for Indiana, up 4-2 so far. Silva on Ashnault. Ashnault in the defensive position for the second round.
Silva seemed to kept his opponent hemmed up the majority of the first period, and he's working on doing the same thing here as he moves along through the second. He is not letting him up.
Another escape for Ashnault. Let's see if Fernie get another takedown.
And that point for Ashnault there brings this within 1 with about a minute 30 left in the second round.
And this is Fernie's style. He likes to wrestle from the outside. He'll drop to a knee a lot. He's so quick.
So a little bit of a slower start for Fernie Silva in the second round here. No points so far, with about 1:10 left.
Silva trying to fight out. Upper body situation. Anthony trying to step in. Good throw. Big throw for Silva.
Silva managed to.
Beautiful.
And throwing Ashnault to the ground like that ranking makes no difference whatsoever. Right now, Silva up 6-3 with 45 remaining in the first round.
Silva actually was able to capitalize off Ashnault trying to throw him on the ground. Quickly
Exactly.
flipped over and pinned Ashnault in the way he wanted him down. And he got the bench alive and going.
That was
the crowd
beautiful.
here at Wilkinson is electric.
So after being forced out of bounds, Ashnault will receive 1 point to bring this within 35 seconds remaining in that round. And great counterattack work right there from Silva.
Absolutely.
That was gorgeous. Ashnault tried to throw, and Fernie reversed it and had a throw of his own. I gotta imagine this is not somewhere Ashnault's used to being. Late into the second, down by 2. Fernie, low single attempt. Now he's got to fight off this re-attack. That's a takedown for Ashnault.
And there's the takedown. 2 points right there will tie this one up as the second round comes to an end. And through 2 rounds, 6-6 is the score between Silva and Ashnault. Ashnault with the last second takedown there to bring this one to a tie. And it'll come down to this third round and a great matchup here. Silva has had Ashnault on the ropes this entire time.
He has. And I know Silva was waiting all week for this opportunity to wrestle #1 in the country, and he's going to try to finish off a great match in the third period. He's going to start this third period down, look for an escape.
And what an upset this would be for Silva if he is able to get this against Ashnault, but Ashnault doing a great job so far.
He's got to fight those hands. That's a stall warning against Ashnault. He's got to return him.
Silva working to get out.
He's got to return him or he's going to get another stall call.
Physical matchup here.
There.
2 swipes
And
for Rutgers.
And 2 points right there for Rutgers. So Ashnault will take the 2-point lead with 1:33 remaining here in the third and final round of the 149 weight.
Ashnault's coming off of an upset from Princeton, and Silva seems to trying to give Ashnault that karma.
Ashnault definitely looking to continue that undefeated record. He had that 8-point victory over then #1 Matt Kolazic from Stanford, from Princeton, looking forward to taking care of business here today.
Silva trying to fight these hands. Ashnault with a nice mat return.
Some work on the ground right here from Ashnault in a dominant position with 1 minute remaining and a 2-point lead.
Silva seems to be looking a little frustrated as Ashnault's on top of him and not letting up.
Ashnault trying to work on getting some riding time in here at the end. 45 seconds remaining. Ashnault in a dominant position on top of Silva right now. 2-point lead so far for Rutgers.
Ashnault's got his left leg in pretty deep. This is a tough position for Fernie.
And this is going to be a mountain to climb for Fernie Silva with 22 seconds remaining in the final round.
Restart. 21 seconds left. Silva's going to have to explode off this whistle and look for a takedown.
And it is going to come down to these final 20 seconds here. We'll see if Silva has any gas left in the tank to try to take down #1 Anthony Ashnault in the final round.
Quickly up to his feet. Ashnault returns him.
It's a lot of hand action going on. Silva trying to break the grass that Ashnault has around him.
10 seconds remaining.
Gets the escape.
There
Got
you
5
go.
seconds. Got to
Able
get a
to
takedown.
get an escape point to bring this within 1 with 1 second remaining, and right at the end, it will come down to Anthony Ashnault outlasting Fernie Silva 8-7
Wow.
to win the first match of today.